Okay, there we go. Let's take a look. See. Okay, so it looks like. Okay. Alright, so oh wait, yeah, I can see chat here. Hey, alright, hey Nick, hey Kanye, hey Rebels. Happy birthday, Rich. How's it going? Happy birthday, chat. Make sure you wish him a happy birthday, okay? Just want to let people know that I'm streaming now, so let's get started. I'm doing good. I hope your birthday is going well. Also, I think the music might be drowning out my audio, so give me a sec. All right, so let's move this up a bit. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's try that. See, I'm just laying. Okay, just laying the Twitter now that I'm streaming now. Then we can officially get started. Da, da, da. Okay. Da, 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 da. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, coolio. Alright. Alright, I'm assuming you guys can hear me and shit. Actually, you guys already said that you can hear me. Alright. Wait, why is... Wait, why is chat not showing up? Give me one sec. Give me one sec. Chat is not showing up in the stream. For some reason, why is chat not showing up? Okay, now I can. Okay, so, all right. I think it's just like the chat bot acting weird. Not okay, but yeah, for some reason the chat bot is acting weird. Just give me a sec. Okay. Alright, so let's try that. See if that helps. Let's see. Okay, so let's just test. Okay. So. Alright, there it is. Alright, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. So, So. That's weird. Okay, so. Alright, so I think we should be good to start now. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Actually, there's one more thing I gotta do. This one more thing, then we'll get started. Alright, cool. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, let's get started. Okay, so for those new to the Daitomodachi Labs channel, this is Daitomodachi. Okay, I'm actually this is the Daitomodachi Labs YouTube account. The YouTube account is going to be this YouTube account is for my indie game studio. So we're going to focus on indie games that that the studio are planning to release in the just planning to release. And the first game that we're releasing is Ball-Busters. So I'm assuming you guys already know what Ball-Busters is. For those who do not know, Ball-Busters is a ball juggling roguelike. Also, I'm going to turn this down because I need to concentrate. Alright, so Ball-Busters is a ball juggling roguelike in which you play as various characters, and the goal is to keep the ball in the air as long as possible while getting a certain amount of hits. And since it's a roguelike, you get certain power-ups because as the rounds progress, you have to get more hits in, and there are special rounds in which and where the ball gets certain abilities, like freezing the player in place, bull rushing you, throwing dynamite at you, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so now that we got the intro, and before I forget, the goal for this stream is that I'm going to focus on adding an upgrade feature for the power up. So if you play games like Mega Bunk, Vampire Survivors, after getting a certain amount of level ups, you're able to upgrade your current power ups, such as it being faster, dealing more damage, etc., etc., etc. So that's going to be the focus for the stream. Now to answer Matt Boom's question. Hey, hello. Also, question: what made you want to make this game? Just curious. Okay, so here's the thing. I was working on another game project prior called Thal the Barbarian. It's a first-person hack and slash, very similar to like Devil May Cry and Ultra Kill. That project kept getting scope creep. I kept adding more things to it. Like for example, it took me 2 months, not even 2 months, like 3, 4, 5 months to just get a single level done. And then there was stuff like cinematics, and this project kept blowing up. And I realized I wanted to work on a simpler project. And I remember, literally one day, I was just like working on the project, and I remember this weird mini game in Kingdom Hearts 2 called Grandstander, which literally the goal was to keep the ball in the air as long as possible while getting a certain amount of hits. And then I thought to myself, well, what if you take that mini game and then convert it into a roguelike, and then here we are today. So hopefully that'll answer your question, Matt. Alright, so first off, I'm gonna lower the volume so that way you guys can lower the volume, because I'm going to do like a quick demonstration. Hey Cluster, what's up, dude? So I'm just going to warn you guys, the song is a bop. Not even warn you, the music in this game is like literally one of the best OSTs that I've ever commissioned or we're working on. So make sure you pull up your volume. I'm going to turn this up. Whoa. Yeah, that's. So just listen to the music, my dudes. Okay. Oh, I have a question. Will you add see guests in Ball-Busters like Starfire? No, no, that's like that's like a that's like a lawsuit in itself, my dude. Just adding like Dressa and Hana, I had to do some maneuvering. Hold on, I can't see the chat. I gotta move some things. No, actually, Assassin didn't work on this one. It was actually my neighbor's friend who worked on this one. Assassin didn't work on this, but there is like but Assassin's track is in this game. All right. So just doing like a play demonstration before we start. Alright, so we'll do Ghost Uppercut. So I'm changing the level up system the reward system. So originally I set up a reward so that way every time you level up you get rewards. But after playtesting, I realized I'm actually gonna change the system so that way you get rewards every round, because the main fun of the game is gain new moves, new upgrades, and I feel like there's like a certain point where you have to like get more hits in to level up, and I want the player to always have access to like moves and upgrades. So I already implemented the first part of the system for Ghost Uppercut. So if you see that, you get more hits in. Alright, so that's like a quick play test. So now the focus of the stream is just going to be adding some more features to the upgrades, if that makes sense. Hey, cool. Also, why Ball-Busters for the title name? Or was that other names for the game? Okay, so originally the game was supposed to be called Air Jugglers, but I felt like the name was too generic. So I thought to myself, okay, so I felt like the name was too generic. It needed some more oomph. And I thought to myself, okay, let's make the title kind of tongue-in-cheek and kind of like dirty joke. So then I thought to myself, okay, so there's blue balls, and then there was like ball bruisers or ball busters, and it was either between ball bruiser or ball busters, but ball busters kind of roll off the tongue a lot better, so that's why I chose ball busters as the name. I wish it was on PS5. I don't know. It depends. Like maybe down the line it'll be a console release. But right now I'm just focused on the PC release, because it's not having just taking a game and then moving it from PC to like different consoles. It's not like just a snap of the finger. There's certain things that all the consoles have to. There are things that the consoles have to do that you need to take in consideration, and certain their architectures are very different, and so you have to like literally. There are times in which you have to literally change your code so that we can work with that current architecture. All right, so let's see. Okay, so let's pull up the Maki. We're going to focus on Maki because she has like more of like a lot of playlists or stuff. So right now we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We have 9 moves for Maki right now. I'm aiming for 12 moves per character. So Maki moveset is almost done. Hana, we need to add more moves to Hana, and Dressa, definitely have to add a lot of moves to Dressa. But we want to focus on Maki's upgrades for the stream. So let's focus on Miss. Let's see. What am I feeling like? Let's see. What am I feeling? Grappling hook. Grappling hook is going to require like a lot of financing. EMP. I feel like I don't want. Let's try working on carousel. Yeah. All right. So let's open up her prefab. Let's open up her prefab. Missile. I think missile should be kind of simple to work on for now. Okay, so alright, I did write a script in which able to change the speed. See, okay, there it is. Okay. So float asset. Let's see. Goes uppercutter. But it's just like a quick example. So general moves, goes uppercutter, moves, Maki. Go and create a new folder for missile. Yeah, right there. Okay. Remember that I said you would make an animation fine collab during a combo. The ball will be the next anime to do combos on the ball. Yes, I actually remember seeing a comment like that. I think that's like that could be like an interesting idea. I could ask a few of my animator friends to see if they would be willing to like help out with that. But that does sound interesting. Alright, so let me look for the float asset. What do I put? Stats, there it is. And then float. Okay, so then I'm gonna set that. Okay, then let's go to the manager. I'm trying to remember, where did I put the upgrade systems? Oh wait, no, I remember. I put heat. If I remember correctly, heat moves upgrades. Database. Time limit. I'm trying to remember, where did I put that thing? Yay, TSS! Yo, guys, make sure. Okay, see, Chad, TSS is actually the main is like one of the composers for the project. So make sure you thank him for the awesome OST stuff. Where the fuck did I put that? Did I put heat moves and fire? Heat? Where the fuck did I put the heat moves? Man, god damn. Where did I put the heat moves things? Database? Okay. Read. I'm trying to remember. Oh, wait. Heat move. Upgrade. Just gotta remember the name of the script. No, that's not it. Okay, maybe I can like re-find it. There it. Oh no. Well, actually, I can like. I can probably backtrack it. Where the fuck did I put the upgrade system? Oh wait, now I remember. Okay, so I forgot. So the way the stat system works with heat moves is that there's like a separate script. There's like a script that manages all the upgrades. I forgot that I set up like individual moves. All right, so now that I remember, all right, so let's go to missile. Move. There it is. Okay. Missile. Okay, so upgrades. So that's the other thing I gotta do. Missile. Da 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 da. Okay, so let's try and remember how I set up the height. There it is. Okay, so we're gonna have to do it like that. Okay, so then we're going to set up certain tiers for the rewards. Okay, heat move, heat upgrade. Alright, so missile, common upgrade. So let's see. I'm just trying common hit upgrade. Let's do a common speed upgrade. Common, let's see, plus 10% speed. And then we'll do something like common hit upgrade. Common hit upgrade, I think plus 2 hit. I feel kind of bad because, so you had to get a certain amount of hits per round, but the thing is that hits kind of function like damage per se. So you're able to get upgrades and get more hits in. And I feel kind of bad because like, okay, you still have to get a certain amount. You're still able to pull off amazing combos, but you gotta increase. You're able to multiply the hits. When I think about hits in this game, it's kind of like Divergent Fist and like JJK for Yuji. Like, you know how for Divergent Fist and JJK, Yuji does a punch and then there's like another force behind that punch, so it's like 2 hits. So that's the way I imagine hits for this game at times. Hey, hey Kevin, you're just getting started. We're just starting actually, and you just missed. You just see me adding like upgrades and stuff. See, speed. When I saw the trailer, I had the OST playing Cyber Rock's concept of Live XDXP, and my mind was sick. So, the whole OST is heavily inspired by Bomb Rush Cyberpunk and Jet Set Radio, and there's also bits of Jersey Club in there as well. Come on. Okay, so missile hits. No, I'm sorry. Let's see. Bonus hits. Hits. Is it defined as a... That's weird. I don't want it... It's a float. I don't want it to be... That's weird. Why is it defined? I thought I fixed that. Hold on, friends. I gotta go back and check something out for the ghost uppercut. No, that's the stats app. That's definitely stats. Did not update. Oh, I know. Okay. I know what to do. Okay, so for now, we'll just do like this really quick. Just blah blah blah, whatever. Then I change it to bonus hits, and then I can put the thing then, and there we go. Cool, cool, cool. All right, cool. All right, so we got speed. All right, so will there be any more Gohan verse characters, or is it just email? I can 100% confirm that there's going to be another Gohan verse character in there. There is going to be another Gohan verse character. In fact, based on the reception from the trailer, I'm thinking about adding. The original plan was to have 6 characters in the game, but I'm actually thinking about seeing if we have enough time to add 2 more. One will be a KWC character, and the other will be a Gohan verse character. I'm just going to be real. I'm just going to be real with you guys. There's a high chance that other character will be Daiki. Like, there's a high probability it'll be Daiki. But again, it all depends on the budget and depends on how much time I have to add the bonus characters. But I'm just telling you right there, like, more than likely the other bonus character will be the other KWC character will be Daiki. Like, that's without a doubt. Okay, so I'm trying to remember how I set up the ghost uppercut. Hitbox. Where did I put the hit thing? There it is. Okay, box lighter. Ants events. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay, so then I have to replace that. I knew there was some sort of Cyberpunk OST in the trailer Vice gave it away. Yep, I can. Yep, Cyberpunk is like the major inspiration for the OST. Alright, so we're going to remove this because this handles like the hits and shit. Okay, so I gotta look in time to like create a tool to like. I gotta look into like creating a new tool to make to streamline the whole upgrade stuff. Alright, so the holding pause, unity event, there it is. Okay, So event invoke. When I saw email Gohan, I'm like, are you sure Toei's not going to spin your block? And I was worried for a sec. Well, the game support DualShock. Hey Devon, what's up? For the DualShock, I mean, I'm playing with the Xbox One controller, so I'm not 100% sure if it'll. I'm not sure if you're saying will it support the PS5 controller for the PC. It depends on how you set up how it's set up. I mean, I might. What I could do is buy like a PS5 controller and then test it out, see if it works, and get back to you on that one. What are your thoughts on K-pop Demon Hunter and Nasha? Love them both. There are really good films. Really good films. Alright, so I think we're good. Alright, so the way that... So... Okay. Mm-hmm. Alright, I think... Oh, yeah. Did I add... Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, let's test it out really quick. Let's test it out to make sure the system is in place. So we're going to change her starting move. I'm going to change her starting move. Alright, cool. So let's take a look. Does keyboard work? Yes. In fact, I was testing the keyboard earlier because I know for a fact that a lot of people don't have like controllers, so you're able to play the game with PC with keyboard and mouse or controller. Like I literally started working on that system like days ago. So yeah. Will emo like all PlayStation All Star Battles Royale, assuming, or will you hate it for being a Smash Bros. Ripoff? He will hate it for being a Smash Bros. Ripoff. All right, I'm turning this down to listen to the beats. Well, the game has Steam achievements. I am working. I am working on that because we have to have Steam achievements. In fact, I saw like a Unity add-on for like that, so I'm probably going to get that soon and start working on that. I'm planning on watching it after I'm done with Transformers on Mono, but what are your thoughts on it? Can I ask for one more thing? Was it about the Demon Hunter thing? It's not. I did change the code earlier. So I did change the code earlier for how the rewards will function. So let's work on that really quick. I just need a Okay, so let's comment that out just for testing. Like I'm planning on reworking the reward system. Like I'll go into details about how rewards should work in the game, but I just want to get back to the old code first. Now that My Hero Academia is over, do you miss it? I'm gonna be honest, dude. I fell off My Hero Academia. I haven't watched that in like a minute, so I don't have any opinions about it. To be honest, my dude. Well, there you crossover with Kishi Pen or Devil Longer's characters that you have a budget. If they're open to it, but Devil is like busy these days, so I doubt that he'll work on it. Okay. Oh man, I am just botching this. There it is. Alright, so it should there it is. Okay, 10% speed. Alright, I gotta change that so that way if it's already in your heat pool. Okay. Alright, I've been putting this off, but I gotta really start work on changing the upgrade system. Alright, so the way rewards work right now is that there are certain the reward system works in certain states. There's heats only, upgrades only, 2 heat, 1 upgrade, 2 upgrade, 1 heat. So it iterates. It first starts over heats only, then after that it randomizes from there. So I want to change this so that way it will always display. It will at least display the first a move from your heat pool. Actually, it should already be like that. Hmm. Wait, why isn't it should be displaying like that? Let's go there. Ah, thanks, dude. By the way, did you know that Jack and Daxter Trilogy are on sale right now? I just bought the first game along with Gravity Rush 2. I don't have a PlayStation these days, my dude, so I couldn't play if I wanted to. Now, if they're like on PC, then that'll be a different story. Okay, Heat move. See if it can be upgraded. Enhance, upgrade. Oh, okay, now I remember. Okay, so I had to pull up Monkey's stats really quick. So the way it works is can be upgraded. So on enable can be upgrade. Okay, I know what to do. Alright, so I need to change. I need to update the state system so that way if it sees as array in the heat pool, then it will automatically be available for upgrades. So I gotta expand this really quick. I'm excited for the stocking episode because she's one of my favorite waifus. You mean panty and stocking? Panty and stocking episode. It's gonna be both of them. It's gonna be both of them, my dude. Alright, so I gotta. So if I remember correctly, I gotta pull. See, where is it? There you are. Heat move slot. Heat move slot. If I remember correctly, you should already see that is in the heat pool already. I have that asset already. Can activate. Let's see. Oh, that sucks because I remember you posted about Jack 2 on Twitter a while ago. Yeah, I love fucking Jack 2. Like, that's my favorite game of all time, but I don't know. I missed out on this console cycle. Like, the PS5, like, when it first came out, you barely could get it. Like, there is no way you could find it anywhere. Then when it came out, I'm like, there's not really a lot of games available for it. And then, when I said, okay, I see there's a game I'm interested in, they jacked up the price. So I'm like, well, fuck. I mean, Sony, like, real talk, a lot of these console manufacturers this generation are greedy. I'm going to be honest. Like, I'm going to be real. Like, if you have a business, you have every right to, like, make money from that business. Like, for fuck's sakes, for me, I'm trying to do the best to, like, make a game and sell it to people because I think it'll be cool. I'm trying my best not to do like scummy business practices for it. Like, for example, like for the KWC video, I thought, okay, I can promote the game using the KWC video. A few comments saying, oh, this is an ad, blah blah blah. I'm like, well, I have a large audience, so how am I going to promote it? But all right, so getting sidetracked there. Long story short, companies have a right to do whatever they can to like cover the bottom line, but I feel like a lot of these game fucking companies are being fucking greedy. Like, for example, Nintendo. Nintendo is really fucking greedy this console cycle. I'm gonna be real with you. I think the thing they're doing for the Switch 2 is greedy. Like, $80, $90 for Mario Kart? Come on. And then Sony, and then some of the shit that Sony is doing, jack out the prices, probably because of tariffs, I guess. But there is some other shit that they're doing that feels like they're being kind of greedy about. No, Xbox is fucking greedy. They're like a lot of these console manufacturers are being really greedy this console cycle. I don't like it. Getting sidetracked. Okay, so we need. So first thing we need to do. Okay, so I'm able to access. I'm able to access the heat moves list thing. Game companies in general. Game companies in general are being really greedy right now. Like fucking Netflix, for example. Like they are canceling shows that do reasonably well, and they're still canceling them for no apparent reason. Like for fuck's sake, Wolf King. Wolf King got a lot of rewards, and when I watched it, I thought it was good. I mean, I really thought the main character was kind of whiny as hell, but then he grew some balls at the end. But either way, I still thought it was good. Then when I found out that Netflix canceled it, and ending the fucking show on a fucking cliffhanger it's just absolutely fucking ridiculous. I mean, Netflix hate good shows. I don't fucking know what is the problem. I don't know what is their fucking problem. Why are they canceling shows that do reasonably well? Like, for fuck's sakes, Inside Job. I thought it did well, but they still cancel it for no fucking good reason. I mean, come the fuck on. Come the fuck on. HBO hates good animations. I guess. Like, it seemed like the only fucking streaming service that seems to have a little bit of sense is Apple. I mean, again, feel free to fucking correct me. If I'm wrong, but it seemed like they don't like fucking act shows that do fucking well. I need to. Alright. So, okay, yield return no. Then it checks the list for I equals 0. Alright, plus F. Oh, funny enough, the most greedy company, Apple, knows how to do streaming right. I know. Speaking of Netflix, have you heard about the partnership with Mappa? I heard, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I really don't know. Good. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's a thing. Either way, congrats to them for like striking a deal, I guess. Alright, equal heat move. Get instance id. So this means that the move rated. That's why Apple, Spotify Music, and YouTube is this. Let's see. Let's see. Da 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 da. Can be upgraded. Equals true. Yield break. Okay, so if I did this right. Okay, so so the issue with the initial code is that when you first start the round and you have a move already in your heat pool mix, you should be able to be upgraded, but it's not. So what I'm doing is checking to see if the move is already in the heat pool. If it's already in the heat pool, then that means it can be upgraded. Again, that in theory it should work. Again, but the thing I realize about programming is that things you think will work, there's always some sort of weird fucking thing that'll come up and just say, "Hey, you forgot about me, bitch." Will Grand Prix be recast now that Devon is very busy these days? Yes, I'm legitimately thinking about it, to be honest. I'm legitimately thinking about it. No offense to him, but gotta do what I gotta do. I really don't like that formatting. Okay, hold it. Also gotta add more music to the Nightbot. Like, it's been a minute since I streamed, so I have to like relearn a lot of shit with these streaming stuff. I had to like relearn a lot of shit. No, stop doing that. How the fuck do I'm trying like stream mode. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can actually put the whole playlist in there. Message too long. Okay. Oops. Sorry, give me a sec. Playlist. Let's see if this works. Okay, yeah. So I can just add a bunch of playlists to my playlist. Cool. Cool. Okay, keep playing. Also, will Kathleen be a future KWC? She's Gohan verse. I always want to know. Funny thing about that is that I actually messaged Kishi Pan because I want to put his new Kalfa in the. All right, okay, chat, really quick. I asked Kishi. He dropped the Black Khalifa episode, and I said, "Question: Happy Thanksgiving. Will you care if I do a KSA episode?" This was his response. So yeah, I'm looking into adding at least that Khalifa. Dying. Oh, there'll be boss battles in the game, or will be more epic or none? For this game, no. It's kind of similar to like how Balatro does their boss battles. Like the specialized rounds are kind of considered the boss things in the game. So yes and no at the same time. The fuck? What the hell is going on with Nightball? Hold it. Sorry, Nick. I don't know what's going on there. Excessive caps. Sets of symbols. Alright, so that should fix that. My bad. My bad. Like I said, I'm still new to the whole Nightbox thing, or streaming bot thing, so hopefully that will fix that. Alright, so let's fix that. Alright, so let's test this out again. It's crazy to think that you went from an SF anime to Blender series focused on waifu reviewers and now making a free game. That is awesome. Yeah, thanks, my dude. The thing that I realized early on is that you always want to try to like do new things for your stuff. You can't really be stagnant. Like, I mean, technically speaking, even for KWC, I'm going to like do something new for the channel other than KWC. We're still going to do KWC. Like, we're still going to do KWC. We're still doing Gohanverse. I mean, Gohanverse is kind of it's going to take a while because I already mentioned the community post. I'm kind of burned out from Gohanverse, but I'm still working on it. In fact, I think I got a basic idea for the script for the next the next episode, but we're still doing it, and we're still doing KWC. But I want to like add more stuff to the main channel soon. In fact, I'll show you after we test this. Okay, what the fuck? No reference. Oh, okay. What did I forget this time? Okay, it's complaining about no reference. Okay, I forgot about the no reference there. Let's find Maki. Alright, let's restart this really quick. Hey, Dai, what's going to happen to Gohana? Oh, she's still in Gohanverse. She's definitely going to appear in the season finale. Like, she's definitely going to appear in the season finale. Yeah, she's definitely going to appear, alright. I'm totally not being menacing with that reveal. Totally not being menacing with that reveal. Dai, did you see my ideas for 2 new characters for Ball-Busters? What were your suggestions? So they say it is, by the way, is Gohanverse PE canceled? Oh, yeah, it's canceled. Devil's too busy to work on it, so I had to cancel it. But there'll be a skill tree in the game. Technically, the upgrade system is kind of the skill tree. Technically speaking, the upgrade system which I'm working on right now is kind of the skill tree. Heat moves. There you are. Okay, so did you see? Yes, can be upgraded is enabled. Okay. So it sees that it's in the pool. Alright, that's weird. It sees that it can be upgraded, but it's not updating accordingly. Even though that's the first move available. Gotta pull up, yeah, intermission, rewards button. I misspelled it. Forgive me, chat. Where's, yeah, it sees missiles, but why is it? It should automatically change into. It should automatically change into. It should automatically change into. You should automatically go into the upgrade immediately. Use heat move upgrade settings. Okay, let's vent here if he does the use heat move settings. FSF move, use heat move setting. Okay, current reward, FSF. It shows an equal no description. If Ash doesn't equal 9, communication. Next upgrade doesn't equal. Oh! Oh! I think I know what happened. Okay, let's take a look. Activate. Again, next upgrade. There. Yeah. 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 I see what's happening. Okay, that should be. So, can we upgrade it to go true? Get next upgrade. So what's happening? What's happening is that even though I said can be upgraded to be true, the way I set up the hit UI is that if it sees it can be upgraded and the next reward is available, then it will display it. But I did not do that, so I did not do that in the initial I start. So hopefully that will fix that. And there's probably Greek for a lot of you guys, so. That might see that's my character. Mommy and a monster girl. I'm sorry, AT, but right now the focus for the characters, right now the focus for the Ball-Buster characters are characters from KWC and Gohanverse. Well, let me rephrase it. KWC and Gohanverse characters with a spray that has been sprayed with "Please do not sue me, bro." Juice. In other words, they're characters based on Gohanverse and KFC's characters, but they're obviously not Gohanverse KFC characters. Your game alone makes me want to get a Steam Deck. Yeah, that's another thing I gotta look into. Oh, hey Kai, what's up, dudes? Guys, Chad, Kai is actually one of the people that help with like modeling some of the props as well as helping with the environment. In fact, he helped work on the restaurant stage in the game. In fact, we can probably stream that. But I thought there'd be a sub-skill tree. A sub-skill tree. A sub-skill tree. Like for the individual characters, am I correct? So this is like the restaurant stage, aka Snob. There's still a lot of things I gotta fix with it like that. Like, there's no real hitbox for the stage, and the camera kind of clips. Yeah, this is gonna be. Uh-oh. 0 hit. There it is. Okay, so now we got the move displaying. Just out of curiosity, I want to see what happens. I gotta fix that 0 hits thing for like the missile, because it should not be 0 hits. It should be actually. Yeah, I gotta fix that. Could Hester Faceman or the 3 ninjas far somehow showing the background characters in the game? Yep. If does Ball-Busters take place in after Gohanverse? Ball-Busters is its own separate universe. Let's see. Is there gonna be a beat 'em up or story mode stage in the game? No, there's no story mode, no beat 'em up stage. This is just purely this mode. Okay, so we gotta fix that 0 hits bug. Let's see. Da, da, da. See. Da, da, da. Let's see. Moves. Da, da, da. Get next moves. You're able to access it. See. How long you been working on the game? Since August of last year. So since August of last year, so around 5 or 6 months. Hmm. See. Okay, let's see. Once see, get moves, upgrades. See, see, what am I doing? All right, so let's see. Heat move. See, Heat move upgrade. Also, it's my little brother's birthday. Happy birthday to him, my dude. There it is. Okay, starts off at 0, so we need to change that to 1. There we go. Let's see. Let's try change this. Okay, let's change. There we go. Okay, so the hits bug been fixed. Okay, so 10% more hits. Alright, so for some reason it's showing. Okay, so we gotta refine this so that way it'll appear only once. So that we don't get multiple stuff here. Alright, so let's see. Okay. I'm glad you're still making stuff. I've seen a lot of YouTubers just disappear over the years. One of the interesting, funny ideas. Seeing you give me some hope. No, I get you, dude. No. No, I get you. No. Yeah, it certainly feel like that. Especially with how YouTube's been these days. Like YouTube's been like adding all these other shit. That's interesting. Oof. Oh wait, no, that's my main channel. They follow me on my main channel. Okay. Any anime you're watching recently? JJK, Free End Season 2, and Stands to Be a Hero. Those are the animes I'm watching right now. What am I doing? Forgot. Okay, so we got the hits fixed. So for some reason, the code is displaying more than one character. So we don't want that. We want to display more than one. And he moves 0. Yeah, I know what to do. Let's see, rewards. Dot remove. So this should fix this. I did say like for each character have sub skills. That's what I thought. Hmm. I don't want to bloat the project, but adding sub skills could work. I don't know. After After getting a personal project, I'm honestly considering learning to develop an add-on for Planner. Using AI for it is an idea. Finding dev has been not fun. Have you talked to Jed about it? Yeah, I fix it. Fix that as well. That's weird. Should've. Hmm. Just saying that what I have in mind, bro. Nothing serious. Game just take time. Yeah. No, I get you. Oh, wait a second. Did I forget to add a? Oh fuck! I forgot to add this. Hold it for a sec. Forgot I gotta add this. . Gotta add this in. Let's see, speed. See, 0.1. And then activate upgrade. Number. How do I upgrade? How do I set up the upgrade system again? Completely forgot how I did that. Oh yeah, okay, so alright, so I don't have to do that. It should be updated automatically. If the Avatar is the god of Gonverse, then what does that make Beerus? Just out of curiosity. Yes, it's sub-god, if that makes sense. Alright, so that should get the missile upgrade working again. Okay. So if I did this correct, the speed should increase a bit. Alright, so if I done that correctly, the hit should increase a lot. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so that's how that. Okay, so we got that working. So let's add more upgrades to the heat upgrade. Alright, so let's see. See, what else would a type? What else should a missile upgrade have? So we got upgrade the hits, the speed. What's another one? Still a rare upgrade as well. So then we got that. bonus hits. Increase that by 5. Move upgrade. Go to upgrade. So let's make sure that there's a 0.1, 0.5. So then that should do that. So what's another wear upgrade? But yeah, to answer your question, Fairies will actually be like a sub god, if that makes sense. See, I'm trying to think what other upgrade would be important for like a missile, for like missiles. Invincibility, projectile count, launch distance. Actually, yeah, launch distance would also be very important. So that way the ball can go further up in the air. I was looking at the Marvel Rivals gigabyte. It was a whopping 101 gigabyte. I'm like, what? That game is heavy, dude. Like, it's very fucking. It's very fucking heavy. Alright, so we gotta change. So let's look at the missile upgrade. Power launch 0.5, so that was original. That's weird. Did I change? Oh yeah, this is that. No, it's a float. It's a float stats. But why is it? Why is it saying? Why is it not seeing it? Oh, it's a. Oh, not right now. It's a float event. On the float assets. In terms of like gigabytes, actually. Actually, if I remember correctly, I set the. Oh yeah, I can just do this. If I remember correctly. Let's double check and make sure. Yeah, okay, so it's launch distance should work. Ah, fuck! I closed it. I didn't want to do that. Wow, I just took a break from the dev. Lol, hi die. It's cold here. It's snow yesterday somewhere in. Yeah, there's supposed to be like a big snowstorm coming. So yeah. Alright, so that's reopened. Okay, so then Vogue. So let's see. I remember correct. Let's see, play. Our launch system launch. Okay, so it should still use a float asset. So then we gotta go back to Monkey's missile. distance. Go with 0.5. Add it. There it is. Common. Launch upgrade. Let's go with 5. I think another 0.5 meters should be good. Out of curiosity, have you tested this game outside in Windows? I have not, and I don't have any other stuff to test with outside of, like, I don't really have a lot of people who play test the game use Windows. I don't really have any and I don't have anyone who has like Linux or Mac to test the game. Wait, I already added that in. Okay, let's make sure that launch upgrade. Let's make sure we got all of that in. See, there we go. I have Linux and Windows, but I still don't work anywhere because of Unity. Only that's because Apple might be your sore spot, but like I don't own a Mac. Just asking. I don't know. Like, I mean, I haven't really tested with Mac, to be honest, and this is for Steam, so I haven't really seen people use Steam on a Mac before. Alright, it feels like the missiles definitely feel faster. I think I'm gonna add invincibility. Yeah. First off, let's add more ball modifiers to the build. Let's see. Also, Deadpool's in all rivals. Yep, I heard. Alright, so if I remember correctly, Dynamite, Parry is active, Shield is active, Strike is active. So let's unhide those from play. Vampire is like needs work. There we go. To be fair, Apple, if it's in Apple TOs, when you buy a Mac, you sell your soul to 10. You can buy in games without hacks due to the unique chipset. Yeah. PC still have its issues, but I still prefer it over Macs any day. Like, like the main, like my main issue with Macs and any Apple product is like, if something breaks, you have to go to them. It's like too proprietary, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, I gotta change. I gotta change the font because the plus for the fonts are like really small. And I remember a friend actually. Why do you have to go to Apple? Why not go to Best Buy? I mean, like if something. It's more like. It's more like I don't really like how you have to use their products if something breaks. If that makes sense. To be fair, I don't own a Mac. I stick to Windows and Linux. Alright, so this is a bit tricky. Deadpool is gold. Like, how is Deadpool? How is Deadpool in the game? Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. I think he actually canceled it. He is fun. No, hold it. My dog is like is begging me to get out of the room. Give me 1 sec. All right. That's what. Okay. From what I've heard, it's just easier to develop for Windows. Linux users often just whine and stream Proton anyway, and Apple gamers are non-existent. Yep. All right. I think the what do you call it? The launch upgrade is a little bit too small. Oh wait, before I forget, I was just complaining about this. Let's change the font for the upgrades. Oh wait, yeah. Someone posted this on the Discord. Overwatch Fortnite collab dropping. Ooh. Jesus fucking Christ! Like, I can't believe. Isn't like rival? I mean, what do you call it? Overwatch like basically dead at this point. I'm a little curious. Like, isn't Overwatch like basically dead at this point? All right, so let's change. I'm gonna change the font of all of this. See if I remember it. Try to remember it. Let's see. Revamp, that was it. Let's double check the old fonts, italic, like that. Okay, so this new font should have, should fix like the faint plus and minus stuff. Overwatch 2 is not dead, but it is a zombie husk like Zombie Simpson. Huh. I don't know, it's like when Overwatch first came out, I thought it was like the best game ever. Like, I really loved the game, but then I don't know, it fell off for me. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, whoa. The fuck happened with it? Okay, that doesn't look right. See, now I gotta go to the ball modifiers menu. After round. Ball modifier. BG description. There it is. Okay. All right, that should be fine. Okay, now let's go back and test it out. Ever heard of Kid Icarus Uprising 3DS? I've heard about it, but I never played it, to be honest. Oh, are you excited for the JoJo Steel Run anime? Because they finally ditching the batch release and will release weekly. Now I am. Now I am very excited. I am very excited right now because that what killed part 6 for me, because they did the batch release and just fucked things over. But now that they're doing like, now that they're doing the weekly release, now I'm excited for it. Okay, so I gotta change the percent sign for that as well. Alright, I gotta change that system because I don't like the fact that it keeps displaying saying 10% upgrade. It should change. I wanted to change every round. It should not be like every single. I don't want it to. I wanted to change. Come on. Yeah. The other thing I gotta add is like invisibility frames during the dash, because the frost move is way too unfair. It's way too unfair. Like there should be a way to like avoid it. All right, let's change. You know what? That's really bothering me. Let's change that. But yeah, re-release is what made the anime. I kind of mad at necessary to try to kill it. It really fucking killed. It really fucking. It really fucked it over. It really fucked it over, dude. It really did. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Alright, current upgrade. Look at what happened with One Punch Man. One Punch Man had a lot of issues. One Punch Man had a lot of fucking issues, dude. A lot of fucking issues. Trying to find a part of the script in which it. Okay, let's go to the intermission reward screen. Update stats. Reward selected. Keep move. Stats. Activate upgrade. Get next upgrade. Next upgrade. If upgrade, let's go next upgrade. Let's do this first. Change the previous upgrade. By the way, Di, we have myself and Eva and KWC. Yeah, I really want to do an episode for her because not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, the thing that bothered me the most about what Misato did was kissing Shinji at the end in the Evangelion movie. And I'm like, and then what's funny was over the years when people started talking about how Makima kind of groomed Denji into doing her shit, and it made me realize that Misato basically did the same thing. So I'm definitely gonna look in. So that's definitely something we're going to poke fun at for the previous upgrade. Go to the next upgrade. All right. All right. So I want to prevent it from trying to suggest a previous upgrade. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a temporarily temp upgrades equal upgrades, and then we're going to remove previous upgrade, so that way it won't use the previous upgrade. Netflix did the same thing with Pluto. The anime dessert batter was fire. I heard good things about that. It sucks that it happened. Also, let's just check to make sure previous upgrade does not equal null. Alright, there we go. What's Magi? Oh, yeah, Magi. Yeah, Magi. That's another shonen anime, but someone basically described it as like dungeon crawling, basically. Except with her Arabian flavor. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's take a look. I saw One Punch Man season 1, season 2, but the way the manga looked way better than this abysmal manga animation. Well, part of the problem like with One Punch Man after season 1 is because they changed the animation studios, and they had less budget available. And that was especially the case for One Punch Man season 3. Like Bandai kind of fucked them over with the budget. Alright, so if this works, it will suggest the speed upgrade first, but then afterwards it should suggest the other upgrade. It should not repeat the upgrade. There it is. Okay, cool. Also, to make sure that it actually changed the launch distance. Alright, I don't like the fact that it's just automatically suggesting the speed upgrade immediately. Alright, so for some reason, I don't know why, it's always suggesting the speed upgrade. I don't like that. I want it to be completely randomized. Maybe it's just like, I feel like it's not really. Alright, I'm restarting this really quick. Sorry, I gotta go, but later. Well, thanks for coming by, Kevin, either way. Also, what got you to make this new Maki, and what motivated you to create her? Okay, so, funny story about Maki. So, originally, Maki was supposed to be Daiki's sister. Like, in fact, Andy did her character design years ago. And I really wanted to do, like, some sort of character. I wanted to, like, put her in KWC, but then when we were working on this project, I realized, okay, I have Maki available. Why not put her in this game? Not to mention, it will be kind of hard to explain why. Well, if she's Daiki's sister, why is she purple? Like, originally, Maki was supposed to be a demon. And then it was supposed to go into the whole thing that Daiki's actually a demon, come from a demon family. But then that felt like it was too convoluted and confusing. So I just decided to make Maki her own character, or a Daiki alternate character. word. What? I gotta do better, organize this shit. Alright, so then, boom, boom, boom. Why does it always suggest this first? Why does it always suggest the speed up? Maybe it's just so random that it looks like it's not random. Like, it just seems weird. Like, it keeps suggesting the speed upgrade, even though this is the first element in the list. Maybe it's like how I set up the random stuff. No, it's random, but for some fucking reason, it just keeps suggesting a hit. I guess it's just part of the random shit. It looks like there are times where you think it's random, but or you think it's not random, but it's actually random, because if it's, look, it's suggesting the +2 hits. Did you know we're getting a He-Man live-action movie? Ugh, I don't care. I really don't fucking care, to be honest. I really don't fucking care. I really don't fucking care, guys. Let's see, launch distance. Let's take a look at launch distance really quick. Okay, so it's not updating the launch distance now. Okay, let's fix that really quick. It's a common upgrade. Oh, that's why. Okay, that's why I have it set to the wrong thing. Let's fix that really quick. Launch distance. Let's go with launch upgrade. Okay. Sorry, I had to leave to listen to Magi the Adventure Sam Battle or see what did I miss. Nothing much. Just me fixing this stuff. Also, I just found out that a game that I follow is following me on the main account. So if you guys didn't know, so there's this game called My Whole Arms, and they just follow me on Twitter. Huh. Even do a collab with them. Oh, you found Sarah at the end. I didn't really finish watching it, to be honest, but I thought it was good. Also, another question: why the business style outfit and case? So Maki is supposed to be more evil than Daiki, and I thought was more evil than a business tycoon. Well, a greedy business tycoon. Hey, Yarn, welcome to stream. Also, I gotta fix that grass thing. It's like hiding shit. I don't care about He-Man, but the moment I saw that during He-Man is in the real world trip, I lost all interest for it. Yeah. Alright, I really gotta fix that shit. I don't want... Alright, that's a lot. So if you guys couldn't tell, this is one of the reasons why I haven't really done a playtest yet. There's still a lot of things I need to like fine-tune for the game. Like honestly, like I need to fine-tune the camera system a little bit. I need to add like stuff like hiding the objects so that way it doesn't like completely obscure the view, stuff like that. I have it for the Maki stage, like parts of the Maki stage, but there's still parts of them that I need to fix. Alright, so let's go back to Maki. Da, 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 da. Let's go to heat move, missile, and let's see if it finally updated the launch distance. Yep. Now it's 1 meter. Also, I gotta fix that bug as well. Yeah, this is totally a bug. You should not be able to access it. As I understand, this is a single player game where it might be a leaderboard. Naturally, someone will cheat. I think it'll be a nice. Yes. Actually, I am thinking about like adding some sort of leaderboard to the game. Yeah. The leaderboard I've been thinking about adding, and I'm also thinking about maybe adding a specialized mode more for like getting as many hits in before the round is over, or before you lose a try. What if I increase the launch distance upgrade to like 1.5 meters? I feel like just like 0.5 is not enough. Also, you know what? I'm gonna like change. One with the playtest mentioned that the launch distance for Maki is a little bit too much at the third combo, so I think I'm gonna try reducing it because I feel like it's a little bit too what do you call it? Uncontrollable at times. There it is. Power launch distance, spike distance. So let's reduce this, and then let's try 1 instead of 2. See what happens. A skill tree. I'm going back to what one person suggested about adding a skill tree. I don't want to overscope the game, but I really don't want to overscope the game, but I'm wondering. Alright, let's see if that makes a difference. Alright, I also gotta fix the missile. It's not pointing in the direction. In Tekken, modes like Tekken Ball add a lot of fun. Not only do you play a volleyball fighting game mechanics, but you also fight your opponent with limited time it goes. That's weird. What that? Let's reduce. Actually, let's look at Hana's, because according to playtest, he said that Hana was actually the most fun to play because of the launch distance, spike distance, launch distance. Okay, so open up prefab. Alright, let's reduce it a bit further. Let's cut that in half.
See if that makes any difference. Alright, I gotta fix that bug as well. Alright, thanks for coming by, Kai. That's a weird bug. Let's see. That's the best vector I could give her. The humor and the same random. Oh my god. Matt, I missed what you said, Matt. What? Oh, you were talking about the business outfit thing again. My bad. Why were the first hit? Maybe the issue is with the first hit. I'm wondering. Taking a look at the launch distance, or let's see, point 1. All right. So I'm a little curious. Now that it's the exact same thing. But why is? How come Hana's launch distance is better than Maki's though? I'm a little curious. I gotta investigate that off stream. I gotta find out why. Well, I'm if hardcore fans watching the DMC and definitely if all of this could be done in training mode. If you can choose anything else sense. I'm not sure what I'm having a hard time understanding your question, to be honest, my dude. Why is the launch distance for this so high? I'll have to take a look off stream. I said I'll take a look at it. Alright, going back to this. Let's increase this to like 1.5, so that way it goes 2 me. That way it goes 2 meters in the air. Actually, no. It's a common upgrade, so it should be a little less. No, I'm gonna change it back. Let's go with 0.5, but then for the where's speed, then we're going to call this where launch. Hey Shaq, how's it going, my dude? In fact, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream in like a few minutes. So let's go with 5 meter launch distance plus 5 hits. Hi, Di. Just made Maki and Xenoverse 2 and sent you on Twitter to the Discord. Oh, wow. Let's take a look. And that is a retreat. Thank you, my dude. So, okay, so if I feel like that's not... Let's see, bonus hit 5. Where launch and hit. Where launch and hit. Launch distance. What? Did I say 2.5 or 1. Yeah, 2.5. So that launches it by... Yeah, I think that should be fine. And then we add... Now, I added that again. There you go. Alright, so now we got that in there. Take a look. Planning to watch Iron Long movie? No! Not because I don't because I have anything as multiplayer or anything. No, not that. I can't handle horror movies. I can't. It's my Achilles heel. I can't handle anything horror. I mean, the only horror thing I can watch is like those 80s, those cheesy 80s horror movies, because it's like, it's cheesy. It's extremely cheesy. It's not. It's easy not to get afraid. Well, I can't watch modern horror stuff. Like, I'll get scared too easily. So, long story short, no, I'm not going to watch an Iron Long movie because I can't handle horror movies. Wow. Alright, off from the get-go. Let's see how that's gonna change. Oh, this is gonna break. This is gonna break it. Oh, yeah, this is gonna break it. Let's see. Launch it. So no Friday the 13th? Nope. Hey, Di, do you see Blood Zeus? Actually, I have. I watch all the seasons. Did you get nightmares from them? I don't blame you. Horror movies can be unsettling. Bro, like, even with the non-horror movies, I got nightmares. Like, I remember when I was a kid, with the 90s Mummy movie, I remember watching Imhotep, like, coming from the sand, like the sandstorm. And I remember, like, I used to get, like, at night, I had, like, a nightlight. And I just remember seeing, like, in the shadows, I keep seeing Imhotep in the shadows. So, yeah, I can get nightmares pretty easy, dude. Okay. I feel like the missile upgrade is kind of broken now. Like, what about horror animes? Okay, horror animes don't, like, it's strange. Like, horror animes don't scare me. Like, I can watch Elfen Lied without any issues. I can watch Tokyo Ghoul without any issues. Another without any issues. But it's just like, real life horror stuff, I can't handle. Remember the 90s Ferngully or Thumbelina? Yep, fond memories. If that is the case, where we get Lucy and Neo from KWC? Someday. In fact, they were supposed to appear in like Yandere Month some time ago. I'm going to guess that movie made you clean your room constantly because the spell of dust can gather. No, not really. It just convinced me not to have night lights anymore. That's what happened. Oh, you're gonna add other characters like the Scared Maid one. I mean, there are totally other characters. In fact, the focus of the stream was just working on Maki, but I have other characters. In fact, let's do Hana really quick. Like, I was focusing on adding more upgrades to like Maki. Oh yeah, there's Assassin's track. Assassin's track. So the interesting thing about the interesting thing about Hana is that her walk cycle is literally just her moonwalking. That's her one cycle. She literally moonwalks. This is her one cycle. She literally moonwalks. But yeah. I don't like Hana has more ball control. Hana has more ball control, able to control balls a lot better than Maki. God damn it! That is like, oh god. Yeah, I definitely. So many, yeah, the jokes write themselves. But yeah, Hana is able to control the ball a lot better than Maki for some reason. I don't know. I gotta figure out what did I add to Maki to make her like ball control a lot tougher. Hana. Is Hana's Gohana's sister or twin? Hana is like her own character, my dude. I mean, she's based on Gohana though. She's based on Hana, but she is not Gohana's sister or whatever. I mean, I can't even say, oh, she's Gohana's sister. Oh, wait, Toei, what the fuck are you doing outside my door? What the fuck is Toei? Why are you pulling out the gun, Toei? Toei, don't shoot me, Toei. Okay, I'll remove her from the game. But yeah, no, Hana's her own character. Yeah, why is Hana so better controlled than Maki? I gotta figure out why. I mean, for fuck's sake, look at this. It's just disoriented. Although playing Sega games about Michael Jackson, Moonwalk was cool by holding down the buttons. If the other playtester said that the Moonwalk is kind of disorientating, then what I might do is change it around. Okay, so we gotta fix the camera stuff. Okay, this feels a lot better actually. It feels more tense as well. Oh yeah, okay, that feels better. All right, oh cool. All right, so okay, so I still gotta I implement upgrades for. Okay, so I implement upgrades for Maki's missiles, and I feel like they kind of get the missiles get broken, but that's the whole point of a roguelike. You're supposed to make broken builds. So I'm gonna add a couple of epic upgrades with her, and then I'm gonna focus on the other things. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here for today, guys. Okay, so originally I was going to stream on only Saturdays, but I think I might turn this into a weekend thing. So I might stream again Sunday. I'm not 100% sure. Or I might just continue streaming on Saturdays because I'm going to be honest, the current stream setup I have right now is kind of ghetto. I need to add, like, this is just like a quick setup stream, but I still want to get a proper stream overlay set up. Figure out what the fuck is going on with the chat overlay, because I'm not gonna lie, that kind of pissed me off. But yeah, that's about it. Are there going to be other different type of balls or different sizes and weight? There are going to be different balls. That's 100% certain. So right now that's just a default ball, but I am going to add. The idea is to add different balls that have different modifiers already pre-configured. Like there's going to be a blue ball with the frost modifier already attached. And the thing about those balls is that, like, usually for this game, the ball modifiers happen every like a set amount of rounds, but for certain balls they will always have that modifier. So for example, the blue ball modifier will always have frost enabled every round, and you have to deal with that every round. And then for stuff like the dynamite modifier, you have to deal with dynamite every round. Or the ball will have shield modifier. Yellow ball will have a shield modifier. You have to deal with shields every round. So yeah, long story short, they're all going to be different balls. I have to add different balls to add different challenges to the ball. Right now, I just have the default ball. I might start integrating the. I might start working on integrating the different type of balls starting in February. But right now, my main priority is just like getting the upgrade system fully set up, and then start adding other bonus content like the different balls. I saw the trailer of Maki having flamethrower. Where's that? Oh, she has it. It is that I didn't enable it for the stream yet. I mean, I didn't show her for like the stream, but she has it. It just that she has it in there. It is that one, I didn't really select the upgrade during the stream, and two, I was focusing on the missile upgrades, so it's in there. I just haven't used it for the stream. But yeah, anyway, like I said, I'm planning on streaming again either tomorrow or next Saturday. It depends on if I really want to upgrade the stream setup. But if you're new to the stream, please remember to wishlist Ball-Busters if you haven't already. I'll put the link in chat. Oops. I'll put the link in chat. And if you want to see the behind the scenes of this game and see me make progress on this game, please continue watching the streams. But yeah.